Plate of beans, huh? What the fuck? I just started. Hi, first to last. You're also first to get here. It's Kirby. It's the Kirby Kforogutotn. Kirbuh de babu. Kirbubbly. What did I make the title? Kirbuh Kforogutotn, the Langnad stars and bars with cars. We goonin' boss. Of course we are. This is goonitout.com. Trambapoline. I also need the game. Shut the fuck up. I want to play TV time. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Thanks first to last. Bye. Let's go to the DLC. We're going to the base game. I've done the base game on stream already, so we're not doing it again. As is evident by this. Get it load. Good. Load now. Load now. Load now. And it loads now. Because it's loading now. And then it loads now. Okay, it's not gonna find there. Ad time! We are indeed on the home stretch. Lancer, that she's getting interested on her own. No, she was always planned to be a guest. We just talked about it today, and then she's like, "Oh, right, I need to make my character," and then she did. Noms, what cliffhanger did you just leave off on? What was that? Which one did you just see? We have multiple. The Sonic month can begin. Fuck no. I've played basically every good to decent Sonic game on this stream. The only ones left are bad ones. And I don't want to play bad games. Nemo's mom was ready to go on the hanger. Ah! Okay, so you're waiting on the thing that we're all waiting on too, because we don't get that session until the 4th, where we follow up on all of that just happened. I did not click on that link. Why don't click on Goon It Out right now? You will click on goonitout.com right fucking now. I paid $10 for that. You get traffic info from that domain. I actually do. So I know where some of you all are watching from. Kind of. Australians! Also here, listen to this. You have to go watch this one, with your own eyes, because this one doesn't have a lot of views for some fucking reason. Even though it's a really good, really awesome TV time remix. I'm playing Chaos Angel again because I like Chaos Angel. Yeah! He's going to dox us. I heard I paid $10 that 3 times. Yeah, and? It's true! I paid $10 for that! Click on my Goon link! Just do the DLC story, beat the new area that unlocks, that's it. Awesome. I saw that link and was afraid to click it, honestly. Why will no one click on goonitout.com? Why will nobody click on my goon link? You tell me. I wish I could. Also, good thing I took that break on Friday. My mouth was fucking cut to shreds. Now it's not, so now I can be loud.
Also, don't tell Shen about this. But she started making a Birdhaven Pathfinder thing tabletop game server. And I've made many people upset with my antics.
This is the Birdhaven Pathfinder server. You might notice something, and that's that Henry Smith is here. My character is Henry Smith, an aggressively normal man. Which is why I respond to everything in here with, "Thanks for having me. I'm planning on bringing a lot to this team." Sorry, I try to stay away from salty snacks. Doctor recently said I've got to watch the cholesterol. Fucking... My time slots are available upon request. I'm here to support and extrapolate upon the strengths of our team members. Oops, sorry, wrong emote to use in this context. Likewise, I feel as though we can really make some waves in this space. That's it. That's my character. My character will be aggressively normal. Everyone else is doing something, like, fun and interesting and actually, like, you know, cool and good. Shen is also willing to do art for everybody to make it, like, you know, to really bring everyone's characters to life. I want my character to be nothing but stock PNG images that just move around. Like the fucking pants video. Burpee. Burpee Forgotten Land. It's been forever since I've played this game. There it is. Morpho Knight Sword Plus. My name is Henry. I will kill God and die trying. No, it's not what he does. I also talked it over with Shen, and provided it's not it's not in like a very serious scene, I want his, like, if I die in combat, the way I want it to work is that he just gets up and goes like, "Well, I'm done. That was a hearty adventure, but I'm going home now," and then he just leaves. Or if I ever want to stop playing Henry Smith, he just gets up and walks out. That's it. That's all Henry Smith does. Does he have a wife and 2.5 kids? He does have a wife and 2 kids, yes. His favorite things to do are go have a drink every Thursday afternoon, but only on Thursday. He's got a very well-respected 401k retirement plan lined up. Does he smoke? He does not smoke. That would ruin the lungs. It would also it would make the missus upset, because then there would be smoke everywhere. It would smell like smoke. That's not good. What are his thoughts on taxes? He pays them all on time. Does his taxes every year. He's married. He's married lovingly. Has a wife, 2 kids. The kids are not estranged. They're not in any traumatized whatsoever. The mother's very respectable, very good mother. Very loving wife as well. He's a very good father. He has a healthy relationship with his wife and kids. They have a board game night every Wednesday. They all play Uno in very good-natured fashion. They laugh and go like, "Ha ha! Oh, you got me!" How does he feel about the current political climate? He likes to keep politics out of his discussions as he feels that is a hot button issue. Does he have the most basic type of dog? Yes. It's a fucking beagle. Just like the legend says. I'm Waddle Dee. So many meteors rained down so suddenly, everyone was shocked, even me. And a big one fell close to the town, so we all went out to see it. But I never thought a volcanic island would emerge from the depths of the ocean. Oh, hold on. I haven't introduced myself, have I? They call me Astronomer Waddle Dee. I study the mysteries of the universe. Since arriving from Popstar, I've been reading old astronomy books that were left behind here. First, I had to learn how to read this world's writing, though. Wasn't easy. Recently, I've been learning about the legend of that meteor. Needless to say, I'm shocked that it wasn't just a fairy tale. According to the legend, meteors have fallen to this world many times before. If this is the Star of Darkness mentioned in the legend, the star that brings disaster... Kirby, I've got a really bad feeling about that. Something horrible, maybe at least for the fourth day out there. I'm scared. It's said that the meteors rain down with darkness and light, and the disaster born from the Star of Darkness consumes everything. But the legend also says that if stars of light come with the meteors, disaster can be prevented. I'm fucking mortified. You suppose that shining stone's part of the crystal that surrounded the meteor?
That fucking morpholite.
Weird. Weird. Oh my, it must be one of the stars of light. A small portion of those ceiling crystals has been restored to its original form.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hear my voice in my head. Yeah, he's so sorry. And they really been restored. Sorry, but life. Kirby. We're so sorry. Need guidance on a star darkness.
Starries may have landed in places where meteors fell. Let's start by searching the nearby plains.
Hurry.
Poyo! Wow. Meteor showers aravavivavivavival. Meteor shrouders. Oh my goodness, gravy, gosh, golly, god, gosh, golly, gosh, golly, golly, bosh, golly, god, gosh, gosh, golly, god. Whoa, you got stars. More fun, like. Is the throat fully recovered? Kind of, yeah. There's still like a little bit of sores in my mouth, but for the most part, we good. I am not made of, like, hell forever. How are you feeling going into Forgotten Land, Milky? I feel nothing. One could even say I feel less than nothing. Die 1,000 deaths. My heart is numb. I feel nothing. We are simply here to fulfill the conditions. Thoughts just in general. I want to play Lancer. I want to play more Lancer by Moonlight. The biggest issue with playing more Lancer by Moonlight is the fact that Ursa's Australian. And therefore has a time zone that's, like 7 billion hours ahead of all, like, the rest of us. I, too, want you to play more Lancer. I want to play more Lancer! Milky. Hate. I can run in this game. That's Kirby. It's like a Metal Gear Solid, like, conversation. snake. Watch out. That's Kirby. Has Ursa considered not being Australian? I mean, no. That's Mario. No? No, I don't think it is. Other than that, I mean, I played like 2 fucking friend slop games. One of them was How to Fish, and the other one was We Are So Dead. Both of them, incredibly fucking big. Big in the game sphere. How to Fish rules. Guys, I've beaten it twice now. But honestly, I think out of the 2 of them, my favorite is We Are So Dead. Big, like Big Walk. I've still never played Big Walk. Nor do I think I ever shall. Fuck, I'm dead. Fuck, I'm dead. What's fishing about? You fish, and you shoot the fish with a gun. Where are all of my stories? Hello, stories. How to fish? Okay. It's like... It's okay, I think, for like 1 run. I think We Are So Dead has a lot more like bullshittery potential, which I appreciate a lot. I love bullshit. What's the other one you mentioned? I've not heard of it. I've last played Mahjong Soul. I've also been playing Fields of Mystria. We Are So Dead. This game fucking rules. This game's awesome. That has to be an old map. We did not play on a map like this. Is it like Phasmo? Not really, kind of, but also not at all. Here you can see streamers. Streamers play streamer game. So basically, the way it works is that at the start of the round, someone dies, and someone's the ghost. The ghost has all of the information. Like, they see all of this shit, where it's like, back, grab, freeze, up, hush, its true name is Dandelion. You can see where all of the objectives that the alive people need to get are on the map. You can also, like, interact with lights and, like, make them flicker and shit. And then you can also communicate through the living with this Ouija board. And the thing is that there's different demons, and that's what all of these things are. And, like, the people that are alive need to do these things to not die to the demons. But only the dead people can see it. So they have to use the Ouija board to be like, okay, jump now. But the thing is that you don't have time to spell out an entire fucking word. So what you have to do is start making up code shit. Because that's what I did whenever I played with my friends. We had to devise, like, code shit. And thankfully, everybody playing had a different starting letter of their name. So we would just do, like, M, R. And that'd be like, okay, Milky, run. And it's like, okay, got it. And eventually, as time went on, it got, like, more and more complicated. And it's like, okay, we need to figure something else out. So it's like, okay, if you see the lights flicker in a room, that means that that means no. If the lights flicker once, but not rapidly, that means yes. Still doing Kirby, huh? We're not done yet. I can heal somehow. Do I just heal from, like, killing people? I do. Endocopia. I've seen Endocopia around. I played the fucking demo for it. And it was awesome. Is this the last of Kirb? No. Last of Kirb is Air Riders. And then after that, I can successfully shoot Kirby in the head and never think about it ever again. I've seen, like, clips of, like, various streamers playing Endocopia. Kirby doesn't have a head. Kirby's, like, all head. What are you fucking talking about? Like, hang on, can I, like, zoom in? I need to zoom in on Kirby. He's, like, all head. Until the next new game. No. No. Whenever the next new Kirby game comes out, I'm not gonna play it for, like, a year. It goes right up your alley. From what I've seen, I agree. I full cleared. It's so good. Interesting. I am down for funny shit. Always. I thought Kirby was a yearly thing now. You promised. Find a clip of it where I promised. And I'll find a clip of you lying. Explode and die. Outpace every imitation. I want Kirby to be dead. Are we doing all meteorite bits? No! I'm doing this until I beat the video game. There is no such clip, says fucker who has watched every Kirby stream twice over. And see, that's Glasses, the head mom, who has a fucking hammer by her name. Are you saying you have more authority than a hammer? It's like... It's right there. Or are you saying that you disrespect Glasses' authority and all the work that she's put into all the videos? Which means you're saying you hate women. Very interesting. Very interesting. Say the hidden stars. I'm one of them. Make it up with a high-rise sign to the rooftop. Wow. Misogyny. Look, you hate women. I mean, this is no. Voss, don't you hate women? I am exempt from this because it's been known about me. Okay, like one of those things reformed like half, like a quarter of that. And 5 didn't. HMAC also shot me in the head one time. Disrespecting the head mod. We should have you gutted. I didn't want to come back here. You should have a rule of no marathon games that have more than 4 entries in the series. I think I should. I think I should start doing that. Because, like, honest to God, why do I do this? Why do I do this? I always hate the games by, like number 3. Although, to be fair... With Kingdom Hearts, that was never going to end well. I was always going to hate Kingdom Hearts after, like, 2. Should I play F1 or any sport game next? What? What? Why don't you ask me? What about me says I play sport game? Go back out. So go forward and left. Because you're a masochist. But why would that make me play a sport game? Fuck, are you evil? Why are you evil? I thought we were supposed to be friends and you love me. Die. Oh, right, that powers up the sword. Milky racing tournament marathon win. By racing tournament marathon, do you mean just playing every game that has like a racing tournament in it? Because like that's not a thing. That'd be like 4 billion games. You're not going to go up that thing? No. That's probably the way to go. I have to go other directions. The game audio kind of crunchy at seeming random intervals. That is just the nature of the capture card. Capture card streaming, for some reason, just gets crunchy. I don't know why. It just does. Okay, White Knight's been fully unleashed in my LobCorp one. Awesome. Looking mascot platformer win. Do you mean like I do like a mascot platformer starring me? Or do you mean like I play every mascot platformer ever? Because honestly, those two things would probably take about the same amount of time. When are you getting high on pot, filling your belly with diet soda, and playing Burnout Revenge for the PS2? Never. I'm not Alan. Milky, do everything ever marathon. I want a mascot platform with Milky, and he just swears when he dies. So Shadow the Hedgehog for the GameCube. Play every mascot platformer at the same time. Okay, so things that I can't do. Specifically that. I do think it'd be really funny to, like, maybe play, like, Super Mario World, but, like, 7 times. To the point where, like, there's 7 instances of the same game running. And somehow, you have to keep them all in sync. Because if you get, like, out of sync once, then you're just fucked. Play every classic Sonic game at the same time. Better idea. What if I live stream myself smashing my nuts with a hammer? I think that would be pretty good. I think that that like achieves the same result, I think. Okay, so you see Switch goes to ice cream. And see, that's ice cream because Switch is over here. Lucky live testicular castration stream win. Oh, that's at 50,000. Like 50,000 subs, that's it. They're gone. Switch is behind the desk. He lost the dog. I was behind the desk and I was fucking swinging the sword. Behind the entire thing. Dumb. Wouldn't that be against TOS? It'd also be against, like, my own biology. Because I'm pretty sure I just die if I do that. So really, TOS, like, doesn't matter. Because I'm dead. But I think dying on stream is also against TOS. Ever play of or hear of Legend of the Dragoon? Yes. To both accounts. Both questions, yes. That wouldn't kill. I feel like I'd die, though. Like, I'd pass out from pain. I just scratched my nose. I want to play more Lancer. I want to play more Fields of Mystria. Both of these are things I can't do. I'm going to fall over. What if you come back to life on stream after dying? I think that's how I get, like, named a Messiah. Do I need this? Could I just, like, fly up here? No, I can't. I see. We play for a long while. It's good. It's kind of swag, kind of a MILF revlog. It's kind of freaking awesome. It's kind of supercalifragilistic, sexy, hella dope. It's all of those things I just said, but also a little bit more. It's honestly just a really cool game that does a lot of really cool things with game mechanics that I appreciate and enjoy a lot. Oh my god, he's made of crystal. What if I killed you? Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. Thank you, Morpho Sword. Speaking of MILFs, how goes the MILF dating arc? Oh, I mean, they went on another date, and that date was used to get into my mother's office, where they were looking around for files and such. Files and such that they did indeed find. But it was due to another date that I'm still not sure if Anya's mom is acting or not. I think she is, but I also think she's not. Time will tell. Wait, what? The what now? It's Lancer by Moonlight. That thing that everybody should be interested in at all points of time. I lost my stairs. When Lancer by Moonlight is not on screen, one should be asking, where is Lancer by Moonlight? When Lancer by Moonlight is on screen, one should be clapping because Lancer by Moonlight is on screen. It is that simple. Also, Klutz would try to kill everyone. Yes. It was pretty, like, freaking awesome. Damn, that's not high enough. You just lost chest to a dog. I did. Doesn't matter though. I'm here to fucking see the credits. I don't care. At this point, it's scorched earth policy with Kirby games. If I miss something, that's it. It's gone. If I consider that, like, permanently lost. You need a certain amount of stars, I think. If I don't get them out of stars, we're watching the ending on YouTube. This is entirely scorched earth. Scorched and salted earth. I am salting the fields. Nothing will ever grow here again. I'm releasing locusts. I'm releasing, like, parasites. I'm releasing aphids. I am then pouring concrete over it and turning it into a beautiful Walmart parking lot. It is scorched earth. All right, Astronomer Waddle Dee, I've done 2 stages. Are you dead? Milky, think of the trout population. The trout population will evolve. We evolved. We were fish. And now we walk on 2 legs and think for ourselves. And yet we still need water. What does it say about us? Just ask me. I can find the starries for you. There's a go to Fallen Star Beach. Nope. Bye. Well, hello. I'm the starry. You've got set dark. No, oh, bye. No, stop. What? A new figure. I was at our figure. That's mate. I've got I never discovered. Got stage. What start it? To start. What drop? Whoa. Ball. Draw again for start. Whoa. What did it? Come back, get with drop. Up back. You need 80 starries to unlock the final level of the DLC. Go get. I have 12. Bomb treasure. Fallen star, volcano, no. So I guess just random levels are crystallized now, and that's it. I mean, yeah, that's something. Pretty much. But I guess this is a way to play like more Forgotten Land, which is cool. But also, eh? The levels are essentially remixed. But where's, like, battle against cool deity? Where's me sneezing? Where is that? Where's me sneezing? I want to sneeze. I really want to sneeze. Okay, it's gone. I hate everything. After this, trust me, after this, I got big plans. I got a hot date. I got a real hot date with a beautiful woman named Bedframe. The upgrades are essentially already out. I will install to switch to upgrade packs forever. I think that's fair. Fire Emblem Marathon win.
Why? Why would you say that? Why would you say that at all? Why would you say that with your fingers that you use to type on keyboard? Why would you do this to me? Why the fuck would you do this to me? Why? Why would you make me play through 3 different routes of Fire Emblem fucking Fates? Do you hate me? Do you hate me? Just say it with your chest. It's okay, I can take it. Do you hate me? Do you want me to die?
As prep for the next one. Can you imagine if they made, like, Fire Emblem the fucking Fortune's Weave, like, a sequel to every Fire Emblem game ever? That would suck. Because you promised. No, I didn't! You can't just lie! That's my thing! I lie! 3 routes of Fates, 4 routes of 3 houses. No, I guess we'll also include, like, 3 hopes in that, too, because why the fuck not? Takumi will wait for 15 turns before Takumi will wait patiently for 15 turns before attacking. After that, he will unleash his fury. Oh, fucking white! I should get Shen to play Final Fantasy 12. They released a co-op mod for Final Fantasy 12 for some fucking reason. I have no clue why or who did it, but like, good on them, kind of awesome. And I feel like co-op would be like a pretty good way to experience that game. I can't kill the Morpho Sword. Real? This is real. Real, no fake. That's awesome. You're, like, big. That's awesome. You know what else is big? This sword. The one that already plays itself. It plays itself if you get really good at the gambit system or copy a bunch of them. But honestly, I mean, like, you know, if I'm being a little bit controversial on my main here, and on mainstream media outlet, practically every Final Fantasy game plays itself after a certain point, because all you got to do is just click the base attack button, and then you just kind of win. I do think one of the funniest things in, like, every Final Fantasy game, no Final Fantasy game I think has ever gotten this right, but status effects are fucking useless. Like, they don't do anything, ever. They never do anything. No one uses poison in those games. Poison just exists because it's like poison. Like, no one uses it. Who uses poison? Oh, I need Tornado for that. It's just you, Mr. 20-hour sessions between like gameplay. No, it's not. If you're, like, playing any Final Fantasy game normally, you can just click, like, auto attack and, like, win the video game. Poison in 14 feels useless. Okay, that's because everything in 14 feels useless. Because everything in 14 doesn't exist. Fucking spells feel useless in 14. That's because, like, spells in 14 don't exist. Spells in 14 are a melee attack you can do from range. There's no point to being like, this spell does fire damage. This spell does water damage. This spell delivers 80 thunder damage. Like, that doesn't exist. Spell is spell. Spell is you cast button and it do damage at range. That's it. I probably should have eaten you, huh? Okay, fine. Whatever, man. Whatever. Can I hold on to this or something? Can I, like, store abilities? Or like, am I living in the past? I am living in the past. I used to be able to store abilities. I can't, like, kill them. Why can I not go up? Who cares? This is, like, just as good as Morpho's sword, I guess. It's not, but I can lie to myself. What are we talking about? Spell is an attack that makes the game worse because you can't see. Make the game hard to see the point of the game. See, I like playing Final Fantasy XIV like a fucking freak, apparently. So, I mean, all of my opinions are also, like, dull and moot. Because I play 14, like, just with all default values basically enabled, and everyone thinks that I'm, like, insane for doing that. Give me chest. That were 14 or 14-0. What? What? What the fuck is 14? Oh! Final Fantasy 14 online. 14 is 14 online! There's only 14! What? Are you from like a fucking mirror world? I've never heard someone like specify 14 online. There's no 14 offline? No! There's no 14 offline. There's just 14. I got like stun locked by you. I will admit, I do play like a little bit of 14 now in my free time. But that's only because I do things to the game that legally I shouldn't be able to do. Or like legally I shouldn't say that I do. But I do it. Anyway, for no reason at all. For no reason. Here's a mod called the Crimson Weave for 14. And it makes samurais do this. That's kind of awesome. Like, that's kind of really cool. I don't use this at all. I would never. But if I did mod my game, I would use this. Have I made it obvious yet? Or like... Or do I need to make it more obvious? Because like... What's it like in the main game? This. You do this. Yep. Kirby looks weird. Kirby's right here! I'm engulfing you with my big fucking mouth and letting the enzymes in there dissolve you. Or like this one. Primal Monk. Savage Ashura. Like... I use this one. If I did mod, I would use this one. Because it's kind of awesome. And you keep all battle effects on, of course. Do you have a Dragoon one? I don't play Dragoon. As of right now, I play, like, Samurai and Monk for no reason at all. But I do. I am Gear Crew. But yeah, no, if I did mod 14, which I would never do because it's against TOS, I would use those mods. But I don't, because that's against TOS, and I would never do that.
Side note, I think it's really fucking dumb. I think it's really dumb that you can't show mods that you use on 14. Because, like, who fucking cares? Like, who really cares? Why can you not show them? Why do they have to exist in this weird legal gray area? Of like, yeah, you can do it, but also no, you can't.
On one hand, I get making the VFX not as obtrusive for the sake of high-end content. On the other, though, God vanilla VFX are lame. I think for the most part, okay, this is like my hot take, my spicy hot onions, my big onions, my big smelly onion. And me when I'm plopping my big onions down on the table and asking people to smell them. That was a bad sentence, even from me. I didn't like that. Holy shit, and then I'd say that Garfield's Big Natural Show. That's a fucking name and a half. That's a good name. But anyway, I think personally, they could stand to make, like, the VFX of, like, 14 really fucking over the top, very bright, very flashy. Just have them go wholesale whole hog in. Because the thing is that, like, most people that play the game, like probably 80% of people, I would say, that like, are fucking, at least raiders. You know, people that play the game in like a serious capacity and care. Please sneeze. The people that play the game and care, they all have like VFX turned off anyway. They're not seeing anything except for their own. So like, who cares? Yeah, I play 14 offline after 14 online. It's a joke, and I for real believed them. I thought this was like an RDR2 online type deal. It is not. No, there's just one version of that. Don't they plan to allow customizations to the moves in 8.0?
Not really. They're adding in teleport animations. I mean, like, they plan on adding in some changes at some point, but they haven't specified.
So, these are the new teleport animations that they're adding into the game. That's it. Every fucking thing that I see is like no video. I can't show this off because everything, like, every video is just like, oh my god, here's the new teleport animations in Final Fantasy XIV. And it's just showing this video. Teleport mods. Primal Red Mage, no. Okay, like, check this out. That's a pretty good teleport animation. Ancient teleport. Eh. That's okay. I wish I Alpha Omega teleport. Oh, that is blinding. I love it. Kind of awesome. Kind of a MILF reblend. I don't have to suffer the dainty femme war pose and the infinite cooler mask axe over the shoulder is right there. I don't think so. That's awful. I wish I could do it. This is your new phrase now. Yeah, I like saying it a lot. All right, where's the gear? Okay, not the spring. Where's the gear? Objective improvement of the base game. I care more about being able to see the game I'm playing more than pretty at VFX most of the time. I mean, I agree with this, but also I don't because I play with like all VFX like on anyway, so I can't see the game I'm playing half the time anyway. And that's the default game experience. Kills you with my ass. Kills you with my ass. I think that overall, and I do say this with like no shred of irony whatsoever, I think most VFX modders understand the class better than like 14 job designers do, which is kind of wild. Because, like, playing the samurai, like, looking at that samurai mod, that understands, I think, samurai on a more fundamental level than, like, current samurai does. Because, like, it's just slow. How are you doing? Big? Doing big mode? Because at least with, like, stupidly flashy VFX mods, it hides the downtime a lot better. Because you don't feel the downtime as much whenever you're just kind of being like, you know, I'm just going to sit here and wait for my cooldowns to... Just got to wait for those to happen. Wow. Going to Nintendo hire this man territory. I mean, these are also mods. So also, they're just how I think the game should be, like, improved upon. Thoughts on Viper Reawakening? It's fast and should be how the job plays naturally. Like this big a problem is evolved mode. I mean, this is true, but also I have to be able to play evolved mode. And that's like a year out, so... How hard is it to get these mods working? Is it just Almood? I cannot confirm or deny this, but yes. Plus, I'm also like 90% certain that fucking most jobs in 14 would look like that if it wasn't for the fact that they keep having to design for, like, hardware that sucks. What do you mean low battery?
Fine. Fine, I will plug in my fucking controller.
Where's a USB port on this fucking thing? You're the power, not you. Do you have a USB port? You have to. Where the fuck is it? How do you charge things on this thing? No, really, how do you charge things on this? Where's the USB port? In the back behind the flap. The only thing back here is the HDMI and, like, the AC adapter. And the Ethernet cord. Where the fuck is it? Am I stupid? There's 3 holes back here. On the side of the dock. Holy shit, there is. Why is it on the side? Why is it over there? That's fucking weird. Is the PS4 still in service? And planned to be dropped, or has it already been discontinued? I can't remember. It's still in service, and they can't really drop it because, like, 2 people own a PS5. Is there an audio crackle, or is that just me? There's an audio crackle, because that's just how the capture card works. The capture card just kind of sucks. And you have to kick it a bunch to get it to not do this. But eventually, it will just kind of start doing this. Because, like, in order to get it to not do this, I have to do this. I have to open up the Steam for We Are So Dead. I have to close the game. Let's see, here's my desktop. We open it again. And now there's no audio crack. And then whenever it happens again, I have to close the program and reopen it again. So like, hear that audio crackle? I now have to do this, close it again, open it again. Back to full screen, hide sidebar, go back in. There's still audio crackle. We have to close it again. Open it again. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Didn't open. Try it again. Full screen. Hide full screen. And see? Now there's no audio crackle. Is this Elgato or another brand? This is Elgato. Get the fucking sword! Also, it's been an hour. My Elgato doesn't do stuff like that weird. Mine has always done this. Anytime I play any game via, like, the Elgato capture card, I have to, like, engine rev it constantly to get it to not go, like... Is it a driver's thing if Elgato has those? I don't even know if it does have those. Oh, they talked about Goon It Out. They're talking about my beautiful, beautiful website, goonitout.com, in the Bonfire server. Is Elgato's Stuth an HD60X? I use Game Capture HD, which came with my fucking Elgato, which is... where is my fucking thing? I think it's a display adapter. No, it's not. I'm lying to myself. What is this thing? System device? What are you? You're not a USB thing. What the fuck are you in here? Software device? No. Portable devices? No. Network adapters? No. Monitor? No. No. Human interface device? No. Firmware? No. What the fuck would you be? Computer? No. Camera? No. Bluetooth? Why would you be a Bluetooth thing? What the fuck are you? What is this thing? What would you be under? System device. It has to be a system device. Super Mario. It's not a real thing. I can't look for Super Mario in Device Manager. You say here? It's an HD 60 Pro. That's what it is. Berkey. Berkeley. Burpee. What would you do if you looked at your device and Super Mario was there? Kill him with hammer. I'm scared. I'm scared. I killed my hammers. I like that. A lot of hammers. Like too many. Lost House want to apply for the artist badge, or is this from President Crispy exclusive? The artist badge is mainly for people that have, like, done art for the stream. That's what the artist badge, at least that's what I use it for around here. So, like, everybody that has an artist badge has contributed in some way to, like, the stream that you see on your screen. Like, Jem has made most of the emotes, so he's got a badge. Crispy made Kirby, so she gets a badge. And then Forgs has made a couple of emotes as well, so badge as well. I don't think I want any of these. I think I want to keep Morpho Sword, because Morpho Sword is, like, fucking awesome. give me help. I'm in the fire whirlpool! There's still a sore in my mouth, and I feel it. I fucking hate it. I hate my mouth. I hate the human body. I hate the human body. It sucks. I'm pretty sure I talked about this on Wednesday, but I hate it. I hate how it's, like, most default state of being is to injure itself whenever anything bad happens. Like, my mouth sucks. I hate it. Whenever it gets mildly inconvenienced, it's like, I'm going to make an open wound, and it's gonna hurt! Okay, so, like, okay, you can do that, that's fine. But how will we get around the concept of needing to eat and drink? You can still, I mean, you do it, but it hurts. It hurts a lot. Okay, awesome. I can physically hear your crash rate from the typing alone. I hate it. I hate it. It sucks. I hit return again. Music and all. Well, like, the human body sucks. Everything about it is miserable. The way it handles fevers is stupid. Like, if you get a fever, the body's entire response system to that is just, okay, so we're gonna heat up until the virus dies. And then if the virus dies, that's awesome. But also, you can die in this process too, and that's just a risk we're willing to take. Like, how do I make it so my friends move to Tumblr? I need to get their asses off Twitter pronto. Show them that, like, 90% of Twitter posts are also just on Tumblr. But, like, they were made there first anyway. You don't experience the effects of allergies, however, as soon as it hits 0 on New Year's Day, your body will constantly create all of the goo it should have while you experience allergens. When does it stop? This is my question to the hypothetical. When would it stop? So is it caught up on its goo production, so it's variable? Okay, so let me get this straight. Hang on, let me get this straight. I want to get this straight. The Project Moonhell trademark? Yes. Okay, so let me get this straight. Okay, so on New Year's Day, there's a finite amount of goo, is what you're saying. It will not be more goo. There is a finite amount of goo. Correct? And then once the finite amount is out, then I get my immunity back to allergies, like, for the rest of the year. You get all allergen goo for a year on one day of the year. We have an animated emote slot open. If so, could we add Nom's spinning gif of your freak as an emote? We do indeed have an open slot. We've got many open emote slots. There's a finite amount of goo, but it will be the amount of goo you should have made from the allergens. Yes. So in this case, blowing my nose would actually get rid of the goo. And it would not create more goo in response to there being less goo, like it usually works with a stuffy nose. Correct. I take this deal. I take this deal. I think I take this deal. Seriously? Yes. That's a good deal. Ridiculous shadow crystal, man. But like, okay, here's the thing. The reason that blowing your nose sucks is because whenever you blow your nose, your body is like, oh fuck, we've lost goo. We should make more goo. We lost goo. We can't have that. We gotta have more goo. But this makes like blowing your nose work, which is kind of huge. You should make 2 times the previous amount. You deafen yourself from blowing your nose. Fun fact. I think I have. That's why I yell so much. My job maybe use it and no one interacts on it. I think Tumblr's just like... Tumblr's just great. It's still one of the best. I do like Blue Sky because people do interact, but I also feel like people on there are like too normal. That makes sense. I don't know. It feels like a diet version of Twitter, almost. But it's also like people in there are too normal. I can't post more on Tumblr either. I mean, that's true. That's true. That's true, and that's pretty true. And yeah, that's true, and that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. I try to be weird on Blue Sky for you, boss, and you succeed every day. I appreciate every amount of strange that you all can inject into that website. Oh yeah, you want to see something fucked up? You want to look at my toe? Now let me make sure I'm hiding the screen that way, just so you all can't see anything too incriminating. For free? Yeah, for free! Check out my toe! That thing hurt! Toe stream. Yeah, I'm a toe streamer now. Yeah, I'm kind of like a toe streamer. You okay? How'd you crush it? So, I was downstairs. And there, like, the trash can was full. We got, like, a metal trash can. And I was pulling the bag out of the trash can, and I didn't notice that I was pulling the trash can up with the bag. So as I was, like, wiggling the bag, because, like, it was pretty full, to get it out of the trash can, whenever the bag came free enough, the metal trash can, like, fell. And it landed directly on my toe. And this was during, like, Lancer Day. So, like, many times during the Lancer session, I would have to mute and just go, like, oh, because I kept touching it. I kept, because I'm 4. I'm like 4, and I was like, oh my god, new sensation. I mean, even now, I still touch it. Like, I was doing it during stream. Like, 10 minutes ago, and that's what, like, made me think of this. What you do is lick the boo-boo. I was, like, holding cold soda cans over it during the Lancer session. Milky confirmed scab picker.
Okay, so like, yeah, I am. I was, and I still am.
It was a lot worse as a kid, though. Doesn't that hurt? Kinda, but like, not that bad. Like, as a kid, the second I was able to, like, pick a scab, no matter how big it was, I was like, yeah, woohoo! And then immediately after I did that, every single time I'd be like, oh, this was a fucking awful idea. And then I'd do it again. While learning nothing. You're supposed to not pick your scabs? Yeah, because that is your body trying to heal the wound. It wants you to leave that stuff there. I know. Why does it make it so enticingly pickable? I don't know this. Some things are better left as mysteries, such as why is the Earth round? Kills you with my big fucking sword. I present to you sepsis. That's real cool. I'm picking the scab. Hang on. Okay, wait, hang on. Let me find the post. Right here. Maybe this time, picking at textures on my skin will lead to it being silky smooth. Bleeding. Like, no matter what, that's just what happens. That's me. Yeah, exactly. It's all of us. Remove your skin. I scratch one bump and all of a sudden 10 gallons of blood gone. Exactly. Just, it doesn't make any sense. There's got to be a better system for all of this. Okay, this is cool, I get. Oh, that's highly. I like it when blood comes out of my body. It only makes the remaining blood stronger. You get it. It's survival of the fittest in the blood. If the blood can't remain inside my body, it's weak blood. I don't need it. Personally, I think I'd be really good at self-amputation. Put me in, like, some kind of weird, fucked up fantasy situation, I could probably do amputation. I have no basis for this whatsoever. I just think I could probably do it. Can I get up there? No. What's left in life after 4 months of Kirby? Literally anything else. I could finally start playing Nine Souls. Look, you wouldn't even survive childbirth. We've been over this. I'm pregnant like all the time on this stream. I want Milky the saw trap, I guess. I feel like I remember watching a video about saw traps. And, like, it talked about how, like, after a certain point in the movies, it was, like, Saw, 4. Like, starting with Saw 4, all of the traps just became, like, really unfair and unwinnable. Just, like, actually designed to just straight up, like, kill people. They're not even, like, giving them a chance, but it's just for killing you. Has Votiv been updated since last you played? I don't think so. I feel like if Votiv gets updated again, it's going to be for, like, the Halloween update. The Jigsaw 2-person sucks. Are they making another Saw game? Or did I imagine that? I don't think I imagined that. That's like a real thing that's happening, right? They are. Why the fuck are they making another one? Or like, show of hands. Who remembers, like, the Saw video game? For, I think, like, the Xbox and PlayStation the 3rd. Me. Shrug. Watched a game grow. There was a Saw video game. There was a Saw video game. Like it's kind of gross, I guess. So, like, sensitivity warning. Please look away from your screenage. If you are sensitive to things such as gore. Or, you know, gross Saw bullshit. This is Saw, like, the game. Thank you, MK Ice and Fire. I love you. Did I mute the tab? You mute the tab. Like, this is the most recent Saw video game, I'm pretty sure.
You remember me. Why do you forsake?
And, like, it's not good. This is like one of the most replayed parts.
But you.
There's like minor amounts of combat and stupid puzzles. I guess this is a boss fight? And fuck was that? And then I guess it's just over. Like that's the entire game. And then you do spinning puzzles. And then you break down a door. And that's it. That was one of the games. That was one of them. You're losing 2 people for Lancer. Well, crafting, there's your in. There were 2 endings to that one. What's even the plot to Saw? Because I just keep hearing it get called torture porn. I've like watched 1 movie, so I'm not the best at like explaining this either. But from what I understand, the way Saw works is that like Jigsaw got fucked. Like the guy Jigsaw that runs the game got fucked by the medical industry. Because he has cancer. Or, like, had cancer. And they charged him, like, $4 bajillion. And he's like, that's fucked up. I'm gonna start killing people now. Hang on, it's getting dicey again. So then he just builds a bunch of fucked up traps that are meant to, like, test people. And if they're like, I've learned to be a gooder person, then they can leave, and they win. But if they can't, then they die. And most of the people that do the traps are bad people that cannot be improved, and then they die because they fucked up. This is true until, like, Jigsaw dies or something, and then, like, Amanda takes over, but she sucks at being Jigsaw. So then she's like, I'm just gonna build, like, infinite torture, like, rotation devices that kill people. Because that's what Jigsaw did. And that's like, then she misses the point entirely. One of the people he went after caused the possible miscarriage of his son because they slammed the door on his pregnant wife. Like, at some point, it then just became about, like, he would grab random people that did, like, very minor things of just, like...
Big Billy Buff stuff. You one time pushed Johnny Trinkles down the slide whenever he said he did not want to go down the slide. So now, I've made a slide full of razor blades and needles. And at the bottom, there's a very hungry eel. An electric one that's gonna bite you. A lot. You must go down the slide. And jump at the very last moment if you still have strength. And only then will the eel not bite you and kill you. Make your choice. If you stay up here, by the way, I'm going to release lava. It's gonna flow over, you're gonna die.
And then, like, that's the movie. And then Billy's like, no! No, I'm a good person! The girl apprentice built bad traps. The police apprentice built traps because he kind of just wanted to kill people. Morpho Knight sword. Hungry. He plans to 100% this one. Not at all. No. We're here for solely the ending. Except for Nintendo Switch. I like the ones that were on Twitter a bunch. Back never like Twitter was still good. Or it's just like,
hey, good job on the last trap. This is the break room. On your right are a bowl of Reese's Pieces and peanut butter M&Ms. There's also a soda fountain. You can stay in here as long as you like. It's okay. You earned it. Good job, by the way.
like, the Jigsaw account on Twitter was really good. I also like the new one that's going around where it's just like, okay, Discord dev. In front of you is a wheel. If you can leave the room without reinventing it, you win. The room is not locked. You can just, there's no door either. You can just walk out. That's all it takes. Just leave the room without reinventing the wheel. I think this level sucks. The account was posting some Roblox game dev shit. It was posting his Dr. Zombots. Yes. That was about, the fuck was it? That was about Roblox Dead by Daylight, which sucks, by the way. You probably didn't need me to tell you that. But just in case you did, it sucks. Forsaken, right? Yes. Like, I don't know how to tell you this. Forsaken is like, obviously there's copyright infringement on Roblox, like, all the time. But Forsaken is, like, super copyright infringement. It's like copyright infringement, but like prestige. Is that the end of the level, or like does this take me to the end of the level? That was a regular story.
Well, let me course correct a little bit.
Look, I see like one of these things in the fucking thing, and I'm like, oh, that's the end. Look at the comment section of Compass. It's Forsaken. Okay, so first things first, you're lying to me. What you're doing right now is you're lying to me. Compass. Milly. Forsaken. Someone called the song Milly by Forsaken. It's the song from Forsaken. That's Canto 5. It's the song from Forsaken. I scream as the Limbus Company fan drags me into the white padded room. It's the song from Forsaken. That's Limbus, that's Limbus, that's Limbus. I'm glad that Forsaken introduced me to Limbus and Project Moon. I mean, good, I guess? We're defeating the Gaslighter with this one. I don't know if that would, like, that could be fucking Forsaken. I fucking hate Forsaken. I think I just hate Roblox. Like, Roblox, like every Roblox game should be like, it should be a tycoon. Every game on Roblox should be a tycoon, that's it. I was saying the same game that got that really weird ad that was like, so let me get this right. I'm flying through hoops, my sword is magic, and oh right, there's dragons now, I guess. That's Forspoken. That's Forspoken. Hang on. What I'm talking about, and what everybody else is talking about, is this. Forspoken Roblox. I have this muted for everybody's. This is Forspoken. It's literally just Dead by Daylight. Like, it's Dead by Daylight, but the killer can lose by dying, because the people can fight back. Is that a parry? Yes. There you can, like, parry and, like, fight the killer, and you can win. This is Die of Death, apparently. Oh, yeah, a full lobby of Die of Death players. Wrong game. All right, Mr. Doge, YouTube. I spent a week in Forsaken. That's awesome. I'm going to leave this shit muted. This is Forsaken. This is Forsaken. It's Dead by Daylight, but they have, like, references to literally everything. And so you can hit them with a thing, and sometimes it doesn't kill them. And then that's it. That's Forsaken. And then you can spend like 500 real world dollars to get like a blue guy. And then your reward is that he's blue. And you're like, wow, I love blue. I want that. So not like Dead by Daylight, because the game isn't just to run around and drop a pallet until you get hit and hook 3 times to 6 on a hook. This is true. All you do is you fix generators, and then whenever you fix 5 generators, then you can leave the map, and then you win if you're a survivor. Or you can fight back and kill the killer, and you win if you're a survivor. It's coming right at me! I sneeze? I sneeze? Yes? No? I sneeze? Yes? Yeah! I know that game specifically because I had a Project Moonskin. Exactly. And then everybody that played it was like, oh my god. Oh my god, guys, they're playing. Guys, this is like the song in Forsaken. Holy cannolis, guys. This is the Forsaken song. Did you know that? Oh gosh. Oh, you should play Forsaken. It's kind of sweet. My name's my name's Billy. I'm 4. Which is like, it's wild, because Limbus is free. Like, Limbus is free. That is a free game. It's the same as Roblox. It's free. You can just go play that. It's free. You hate me. Swallowed all other months. We're gonna beat Kirby month. It's literally just this DLC. And then like Air Riders. And then that's it. Then there's no more Kirby game. Wait, I cannot go that way. And then I can finally do what I should have done at like the very start of this entire endeavor and stop playing Kirby. Man, it's a new Kirby game released the same day. Then I will be waiting a year to play it. We're surprised Kirby to Star Fox Direct. Year to play it! I don't care how late I am. I'm not playing Kirby for at least a year. Really, the LobCorp Roblox game gambling machine that has a chance to break out an avenue never pull. Yeah. You're now halfway done with the DLC levels. This feels wrong. Like, I don't know. This does not feel worth it. Like at all. This is just kind of like the same levels again, but sometimes they're blue. This feels like the kind of thing that would usually be like an epilogue that's just like included with the game. Put these out. Okay, you hate me. game does reuse levels again already with the 4 go areas. And then now, and it's just kind of doing it again. I know that currently, I am probably not the best judge of character on a Kirby game. Because, holy shit, Kirby has so many fucking games. But I don't know, like, I'm not really feeling much here. Like, they didn't even add, like, a new ability. At least not in, like, the regular gameplay levels. It's still just the same ones you've been using. They could have brought back Ghost. All I'm saying. That Ghost. What was the original take on Forgotten Land before this? I like Forgotten Land. I think it's really fun. I like the idea, of upgrading copy abilities. I enjoyed, like, looking around. I like the 3D levels, had a good soundtrack. Everything was pretty swaggy-ish. Everything was pretty cool. Question.
But I need to say this a little bit quieter so that way Nintendo can't hear. They can't hear if I talk at this frequency. I got a question, okay, gang? I got a question for you. For the Nintendo Switchness 2, can you use like any SD card with it, or do you have to use like a Nintendo brand SD card? Because like I like my storage space, I like it a lot, but I need an SD card to make it bigger. I gotta grow it bigger.
The branded one. It needs a specific kind of SD card, but not branded. I believe brand. Specifically micro SD expresses. So if it's a micro SD express, then it will work. But it doesn't have to be like a Nintendo branded micro SD express. Which they sell branded versions of. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I mainly ask this because I know that Sony did this once before with the Vita. Because, like, the Vita also took SD cards. But, like, it only took very specific Sony-made Vita, like, the Magic Stick cards. Are the brand versions more expensive? Let's test. Micro SD Express. Honestly, no, not really. A 252 gigabyte non-branded by SanDisk goes for about $70. Whereas the Samsung, like, Nintendo one that has Mario on it is $60. Micro SD Express card. How do you tell which, like, what the read-write speed is, though? Because I would fucking love one of these. Because I hate playing Jenga with my, like, games on the Switch. They are. Why are you here? Why is who here? Oms, do you know this person? Hawk P. Wait, I know you! You jump scared me because you followed me on Twitter. And I was like, who the fuck follows me on Twitter? I should have, like, beaten Twitter to death with a hammer. Twitter, I know. Look, I use Twitter because that's, like, where Limbus posts first. And I'm ill in the head. I don't have a working brain. It's a problem. Twitter can't play physical games right. I want one because I like fucking I hate uninstalling things on my Switch. I hate uninstalling things, period. That's why my current hard drives are big and beefy. And I have so many games installed. They're a friend, boss. Understand. I have to respect a friend of Nom's, simply because of the fact of, like, again, you drew my boy. I still love my boy, by the way. I show him off to everyone. That is my special boy. I hold that art piece high above my head and I'm like, look at my special boy. Nobody can see it. None of you on this stream can see it until it happens in Lancer. But until then, you can't know. You can know about it. You can't see it. Did I fall off the edge? How many drives are you up to now? 3? I want to say I have like 20 terabytes of space. Like, and I use most of that just for installing new hardware. Software. And you can't install hardware on a hard drive. Good fucking lord. I was burned as a small teenage boy. Back then, whenever I would like, it's like I had like a terabyte of space. I had like a pretty small hard drive space. So I had to manage what games I had installed. And every single time I would try to manage what games I have installed, as soon as I would uninstall a game, somebody in the fucking friend group would be like, okay, boys, you know that game we haven't played for like 4 months? Yeah, that's right, gang. We're playing it right now. That game that Jacob just uninstalled, we're playing it right now. And every single time it would happen, I would feel a part of my soul die. This is my villain origin story of why I bought 20 terabytes of space and why I never uninstall any video game now. I don't know. Yeah, I must be about it too. It's really funny because like Noms also really likes the artwork, which is good. Because now we're both mentally ill about this piece of artwork that neither of us can talk about. We can talk about it, we can't show it. I can't show it, Noms can't show it, because I made Noms be under NDA for it. It's not done yet. No, it's done! The artwork is done. Hang on. I gotta make sure you can't see anything. Don't want you getting a little bit of a, don't want you getting any ideas now. Let me find it. Let me find it. It's somewhere in here. We posted it because it was funny. I posted it because it was funny. What the fuck is it? I gotta dig. I gotta really dig. Yeah, there it is. Noms made a like Limbus ID teaser for like my magical girl transcendent form, which is really funny. Invert it. You can't. Noms made sure that you can't see anything. You can see nothing. And it is tormenting everybody else in the group. It's really funny. It has a server in his basement, and that has like 20 terabytes. You should like install 8 copies of CSGO on it or something. Oh, I need the sign. That makes sense, yeah. Kirby month. Every single little starling I get brings me closer to the end of Kirby month. It's been 6 months of Kirby month. I feel insane. I don't feel well. Ah! Are you gonna do a tier list of the games after all this? I feel like if I did a tier list of the games after all of this, every single game would be in like D tier. I feel like if I did a tier list of every single one of these games, you would see me chew my own arm off live on stream. And then beat myself to death with it. I could not be like... I could not review these in good conscience.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh. I'm still winning. I'm doing it, yeah, I'm doing this on a T-Corp month. So we wait a month first. Maybe.
Ah!
It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. The games are blending together into a radical pink slurry. I combine messages. They are all combining together, though, into, like, one giant pink glob. Oh, yeah, that's the retry star. Great save, my lord. Hey, Squire. Why, extra grain rations to the ones that said excellent job. Where do you go? Eat 3 Icetown sweets. Damn, I didn't do that. Whatever. Don't get caught in a Corey's snowball. There's too many of them. Can you make that noise again? Is that good? Is that awesome? Can you say I am hog maxing? My streamer is hog masking. Hog masking? Hog maxing. Hey, remember, you only get content like that on goonitout.com. I still love the fact that I have that domain name now. Who's squeezing their hog? Who's not here on goonitout.com? I had a friend who posted that in, like, her run of the vault in, like, 14, which is like a dungeon. She posted that in the dungeon that she was running. So, like, people, like, just randomly in a 14 dungeon did come to this stream. And they looked at my, like, offline image and everything. Which is really funny because they went to goonitout.com and trusted someone on 14 to go to goonitout.com. The glasses by the domain, or did you buy it? I bought it, made it redirect here. Because, okay, originally, I wanted thugitout.com. Because thugitout.com is really funny to have as, like, a domain name. But I couldn't buy it because that was already taken. But whenever it was already taken, my friend posted and she was like, Goon It Out Kirbuh.com is available. And I was like, interesting. And it was also available for like 10 bucks a year. And 10 bucks a year is just enough money. Like, that's cheap enough for a stupid bit to me. In Crystal Tower, whatever, without fail, type it, you'll have your bag. XIV does something to your brain. It kind of does. I have canonically gooned it out while watching the screen. Another satisfied customer. You won't go along with the billboard plan. Okay, it's like Goon It Out is something I own. And like, it's on the internet. And the internet is like not real. Billboards are real. Like, billboards are real, which is an issue. At least it has a flared base. It has to, for safety reasons. No, they're not. They're real. Billboards are real. So, like, if people look at a billboard, then, like, your Aunt Sally could, like, wander in here. And she could hear me talking about, like, sneeze doming. And then she'd die of, like, cardiac arrest on the spot. And do you want that blood on your hand? Oh, my wonderful Richard. Beautiful Dick. He's recommended I saw this billboard on my drive home from church. And the local food pantry was advertising a twitching streamer. So I decided to give him a peek. Is he okay? Good Richard? My beautiful Dick? Be like, yeah, Sally, he's great. And then you watch it. Like, she watches it, and she's like, oh, good Lord. Oh, he makes explicit jokes. Richard. Richard. I'm dying. Richard. Richard, the jokes. Explicit. And she's dead. And she's dead. You did that. You killed Aunt Sally. I'm sorry, Aunt Sally. You should be! By not having a billboard, we're saving lives. Okay, will you play Peak sometime so I can watch your friends tease you? They don't. They think I'm a creature. Most of them want to put me in a box and poke me with sticks. Fucking, I love Peak. Because every time I, like, play Peak, I am on a fucking mission. I am on a mission to get the Book of Bones. Because, like, with the Book of Bones, every single time I get it, I just start making bone puns. And I don't stop. The most important part about that is that I don't stop. For the rest of the run, it's just bone puns. I did all of that just to... Okay, thank God. I really thought I did all of that to lose chess to a dog. Okay, that was a lot easier. Don't some of them kind of fear you? I think some of them are, like, scared of me, but I'm not sure who. But, like, most recently, we got up to, like, the peak of one of the levels. And the Book of Bones was there. And so they're like, okay, does anybody need food? And it'd be like, nah, not me. I mean, I'm skin and bones! And it'd be like, Jacob, shut the fuck up. And I'd be like, what? Sorry, you'll find my jokes humorous? What, you got a bone to pick with me? I would keep doing this. I would do this literally every time I opened my mouth. They hated me. They fucking hated me. Important note. Okay, important note. Every time I did this, I would have to play this sound. Where is it? Where's my decimal? Every time I did it, I would play this noise. Every time I made a stupid skeleton pun, I would play that fuck-ass noise.
The horror.
They hated my ass. They did not like me. They were praying that I would die. Server peak night. I mean, there's a healthy and, like, beautiful ecosystem in the server already. People play, like, rocks, like bugs under rock. You're so funny, Milky. I like the way you worded that, Glasses, because I know that you mean that genuinely. But it also looks like you mean it in the way that, like, a parent says, oh, yeah, that drawing's so good. We're going to put it up on the fridge. And it's like a circle that kind of looks like a face. You know it's working. I mean, it's like I say. I always do every single bit for me. Every bit I do is solely for me. If other people find it funny, that's like a good byproduct. But that's not the intent. We can have the whole server can play Peak Milky. We could. But also, there's so many of you. There's so many of you. God, good arm. Why is there a decapitated cat head in the back? That's not a decapitated cat, that's Bubby. That's Bubby. You know Bubby. That's Bubby. See? Bubby. I think the more people we are, the funnier. See, the more people we are, the more I have to worry about one of you getting a fucking ritual dagger and stab me in the back. Because I know for a fact that all of you would just start trying to kill me. I would have to, like, play backwards. I'd have to climb up peak backwards. Like, when are we having a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament? Never, because, like, 2 people don't want to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Hey, Milky. Milky. When? Check the Discord. I did check the Discord. That's what I was salivating over. It's quite nice. Okay, when can we release like the pack of 4 rabid tigers into like a retirement home? We could enable the kicking option. Which would be funny. This would be very fun. Now. No. Okay, now. I do believe I shall share this because I think she's live right now. Hang on, let me check. Just make sure she can't be listening in. She is indeed live right now. That's good. That's good.
So, okay, getting close now. Getting close. Shh, shut the fuck up. Shed, it is Shed. I've been asked to do a certain thing for the Pokéthon whenever it's happening. And here's your little heads up. Shed wants to do another randomized Pokemon Showdown tournament. And guess who's been asked to shoutcast it? So, get ready. Alright, if you want to participate, maybe keep an eye on whenever that's going to be happening.
Like, are you not worried about the spy? Everybody here knows not to snitch. Is it Jebby? Yes, it is me, Jebby. I've been asked to shoutcast. Okay, it's not ad break anymore. Here you go. Put money on fake coin. Most unpredictable wireless content. Content's gonna be so good. I mean, I've already, like... I've shoutcasted the last tournament during the subathon. I lost my voice for, like, 2 days. But it was fucking awesome. And I'll do it again. I will gladly do it again. But, like, ugh. Hopefully it's whenever I'm actually over there, too, so I can go in her office and do it. Same rules so I can spin up my team and prep. It is going to be the same rules, I believe, yes. She did say it would be a randomized tournament. That way, you know, everyone kind of has, like, a good skill level to operate upon. She might do things differently than I did it. I don't know. But just in the meantime, be on the lookout for a randomized Pokemon tournament. Will you dress as Ash Ketchum? No. I will dress as Pikachu, Dynamax Pikachu. I will take up her entire office. I will be unable to move. I will have to shoutcast while burning to death in a giant, like, suit. Would you dress as Team Rocket? Mason and Chili. That's what we're doing here. You can't see the game. Just imagine it. We're still on ad screen. Just imagine the game right now. You're missing nothing. Use your brain and imagine what's going on right now. Isn't that fun? We're almost there. I pulled off an epic gamer move just now. Make sure to clap. It's able to speak to aphantasia. What the fuck is aphantasia? Is that thing where you can't imagine an apple? Yes, you know about apples. How far is MilkyTheSquid becoming halfway German? I have no clue. Still waiting on whatever the government is like, yeah, okay, you can hire people, but... What was the sound effect that played in the bone strokes, by the way? The ad started right as you clicked it. Every time I make a bone joke, I play the noise. Awesome. How many more levels do I even have? Because, like, it can't be many more. 4? Not the bad of the bone rift? No, because that's not scary. It has to be scary, because skeletons are scary. Like Gotcha Machine EX Volume 2. The 4th level requires 70 stories, by the way. Okay, how many do I have? I have 50. We're, like, on pace. Scratchy throat. Kind of. Also seeing more and more choicer voicer dubbing. Want to see Milky dub some memes or whatever. I literally can't do that because I would win, hands down, because I am like a human parrot. So I'm sorry, but no. It would not be fair. me Dragonfire. Then go win my game. What can I even do as Dragonfire? Like, I know that my thing isn't just I breathe fire. I gotta have like a fireball or something. The dash.
No.
Hi, can I have that back? Does that mean you want a cracker? Yeah, I do. Look, some days you just want to eat like a Ritz cracker directly from like the sleeve. Up! Wait, I have to light lantern. Also, I can't just do Choicer Voice. I don't know why. Like, I feel bad. I feel like I'm just copying Vinny. Because Choicer Voicer was like... That was like a Vinny thing originally. I would feel bad about just, like, doing it. Because I'm not Vinny. But everyone's copying Vinny. Even Joel. Well, yeah, because, like, Joel is Vinny. They're all Vine Sauce. Same hat. I have to be unique and original, otherwise I lose subscriber. Awesome. What do I even use these coins for? I can do something unique and original right now. I've been doing it this entire time. It's called talking. Nobody does this anymore. Now on Twitch, everyone just showed you like Fortnite or something. And as you can see, this is not Fortnite. I rolled my team. You want to see what bullshit I got? You will explain this to Joe. You will show this to Joe. You see, that's the reason all of you watch. It's because all of you are like recovering Fortnite addicts. And also like 4. Awesome. This is recoverable, I think. If I'm fast. $10 minutes, please. 10 minutes it is! Thank you for buying the Kill Yourself button. I picked 13 on accident. You know, have a little bit of a few bonus, you know, a little bit of a bonus for you. All right, where did Crispy post them? Did she DM them to me? She did. As you can see, by the head there is an Arceus. Arceus and Noivern, Mewtwo and Parasect, and Tapu Koko and Mr. Mime Jr. kind of fucking cracked. Am I allowed to run this in the Pokeathon? I've got no clue. Maybe. Because Shen is the one setting up the rules this time around. So I've got no clue what her rules she wants them to be is be. Wow, ice does like no damage. What Pokemon?
The Pokeathon that Shen will be running. It's like a subathon, but for Pokemon.
You know. Pokeathon. Moonchild and Unbeatable should be this month. That doesn't feel real, but I know that it is. She's gonna try to nuzlocke all the games. Lost chest to the dog! Immediately. I immediately lost that. How do I even reset this? Because it's not like there's a death pit anywhere. How do I die? How does one die? Eh. He's gone. $105 for gold time. I get gold time. I get gold time. Me, gold time. Easy. Easy baby work. Easy baby mode! Easy baby mode! Maybe the retry that you're doing. Potentially. But also, sometimes life is about learning to live with your failures. Remember, not everything can be undone. And sometimes it's about learning to live with the mistakes rather than trying to learn to correct them. Alright, so maybe we can all take a lesson from this Kirby and learn to be better people burbies. I think you still lost chest to a dog. I'm gonna cover you in butter. I'm gonna leave you out on a hot, sunny day and watch you boil. I'm going to cook you like an egg. You're right, Milky, I should kill myself. Nobody said that! You're taking the wrong lesson. Correct lesson, learn to live with failures. Learn to be better. Hope core. Eat a fucking bagel. Moonlight Canyon, Lab. I'm eating fruit right now. That counts, sure. You're getting there. It counts. You're right, Milky. I should choke on a bagel. Nobody said this. Nobody said you're interpreting words in the wrong way. You're doing like what fucking is Metal Gear Solid. I forgot Solid Snake's name entirely. You're doing what like Naked Snake did to like Big Boss. What you do if you don't have a stars by the end of this? I watched the ending on YouTube, and I'm being like 100% real about that. We're giving this one good college try. Mr. Gear Solid. Do I keep going? I think I keep going.
Awesome. Morpho Sword Guy Knight.
SpongeBob, big guy, pants on head. SpongeBob, big guy, pants on head. Big guy, big guy. SpongeBob, big guy, pants on head. Big guy, big guy. There's like a clip. There's a clip. Ah! There's a clip. There's a clip someone shared. I need to show you it. No looking at my Discord. No looky. Where the fuck is it? Which one is it? Was it this one? It was this one. Clip where? Clip! With a P! I think it was in here. Like it had to have been in here somewhere. Okay, they're posting big walk porn in there, so that's not it. I think it might be further up. Because I definitely remember it being from before, whatever the fuck that is. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I don't know either. I didn't click on it. I just saw it in passing. It was in spoiler tags, thankfully, but I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I think it's in here. It's gotta be like in here somewhere. Where the fuck is it? Okay, that's like that's the Frisk baby thing, which is not at all what I'm looking for. Was it in stream? No. I know how to find it. Where the fuck is her name in this server? No. User. Fuck! How do you search in Discord? Am I stupid? Am I pussy? It wasn't in here. I need the from syntax. Sometimes it just doesn't work. I mean, I know it, okay, I know it's at the top right corner. From. Fucking. It's gotta be somewhere in here then. If I find it here. No, I can't. Where the hell is anything? How do you search anything in this stupid app? Look at my void. Look at the start screen. I have to find this now. I'm gonna quest. Fine, I'll restart Discord. I don't care. I don't care. I have to find this. It's not an image, is the thing. It's not image. From. From isn't working! I'm going to explode. 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 I'm going to fucking explode. It's not this. It's not this. It has to be here. It has to be here. Is it a link? It is a link. It's a Twitter link. I remember it being a Twitter link. I have to find this. I thought stream is paused until I find this. Even when I find it, no one's gonna like this. In channel has link. Has link. No one's gonna like this. But I need to do this. I need to find this. No one's gonna like this. Fuck, there's a Wordle channel. I forgot there's a Wordle channel. I have to scroll through so much. This isn't worth it. This isn't worth it. None of this is worth it. At this point, sunk cost should have kicked in. None of this is worth it. This is not worth it. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. None of this is worth it. I'm doing this for no one but myself now. This isn't going to work. No one will like this. No. No, there's so many channels and people post so many links. I hate the Wordle channel. I hate the Wordle channel. It's fucking up my search. There's so many Wordles. There's so many fucking streaks. Oh, hey, new Wordle. I got Wordle streak. I got the Wordle streak. Have you done today's Wordle? It's an RNG. Check out these links. There's so many.
What is it? What is it?
I'm doing all of this for like what will potentially just be an immediate VOD mute. Which again, funny. Not worth it. Worth it to me though. Yes! Is the stream over? No, I had to find this. It sucks. Look at this. I had to find this. I had to find this. Like, it was like a cursed artifact. That was a cursed artifact that I needed to find. What? Yeah, noms. The fuck is that? That was a Mikote. That was a Mikote from hit Final Fantasy game 14 online. Realm Reborn. Free trial. 70 to 80, I think now. 90? Swordblood. Shadowbreakers. That was 14. That was 14, yes. No, it wasn't. No, it was. I didn't even see how long I was wanting to die for. So, hey, good job, glasses. I recognize that oily skin. It's one of those things that just makes you be like, wow, the world we live in is truly diverse. You can never know what's on the other side of someone's screen. I saw a better version of the road again in Alexander Prime's phase shift and didn't look like an IMVU cut. I thought you called him a cut. There's pain in your heart. There's pain in your heart. From a lived experience, I can tell. Yeah, I kind of have like big sword. There's a certain beauty, I think, to mod beasts.
a certain je ne sais quoi. And the fact that, like, they set all of that to Big Guy. Like, the bad SpongeBob SquarePants song. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people collectively agree was bad. And it's just a dude doing that to fucking...
Big guy. Big guy. Big guy. Big guy. SpongeBob, big guy, pants on head.
It all kind of, like, it all comes together to really make a more memorable experience. Refined shitposting. Shitposting for a refined palate. They looked like how the homophobic dude I went to school with looks like now. Gaz, I think you're one of the strongest chat members around here. I think without you, there would be a very big loss in chat morale. I hear whoop whoop beep boop boop boop. Yeah, that. But how do I acquire? That's pretty easy. Never mind. I hear it. I hear boo, 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 boo. Up! Sometimes I have lapses in what could be called judgment. I need to acquire like 4 billion Star Babies to get the true end of Star Baby DLC. Do I even like need these? What if I'm just like good at the game? Like, what if I just schmoo? As such. There were boxes. Gone forever now. We'll never see them again. What a shame. They want me to have gun or hammer. Wait a second. Not this time, dog. Is there a boss here? Am I stupid? There's a boss here. Spin Duck. Spin Duck 2. SpongeBob big guy pants on head. I can't stop. It's in my fucking brain. It has infected my brain space. We'll never have to deal with dog chess ever again. See, I like the idea that Kirby month is what's making me stupid at puzzles. It's not the fact that I am fundamentally bad at them. It's the fact that Kirby month is doing it to me. I can solve every puzzle. I beat blueprints. Didn't you do blueprints during Kirby month? Was that before? I think I did blueprints in February. But I do feel like Kirby wants this also like actively draining any thoughts that I have. There is like a severe case of brain drainage whenever Kirby is active on screen. I think I lose higher motor function. Awesome. Awesome. We're at 64. I need 80, right? 80 is like the, you beat the game, congratulations. Getting there. 16 away. Lucky thoughts on Cheetos. Define which ones. This is a nuanced question. There are like layers to this question. Any. It can't be any. Which one? Crunchy or puffy? There's layers to this. I forgot Kirby could become a car. Puffy Cheetos, and why are they bad? Okay, no, hang on. Puffy Cheetos, not bad. It's just that, like, the airy nature of them, I think, means that you can, like, eat less of them. Small, crunchy Cheetos, you're saying, like, you can literally, like, you can handful of fist them. You can like, hand fist them. You can high rank in Monster Rise continues main story and Monster 14 on the Switch 2. Continue high rank on Rise. Because, like, I mean, that game has an end. So, like, you can beat Rise. Like, you can get the G rank, that's it, you win, yay. But, like, 14 doesn't have an end. So if you go try to do, like, 14 stuff, I feel like you're just gonna be there forever. What about cheese balls? Cheese balls turn me into a monster, so I don't want to talk about them. I become the human embodiment of gluttony around, like, those cheese balls in, like, the clear plastic bucket, basically. With, like, the snap-on lid. Where are my starlings?
I can get to that.
I need people to be honest with me here. I need people to be very, very honest with me here. Pause the game. Does anybody ever follow the fucking serving size? Like, anybody. Does anybody follow the serving size recommendations on any food? Fuck no, absolutely the fuck not. Nope, no, no, nope, never. Sometimes. Depends on the food, sometimes. No one on this planet does that. I eat till I'm done. Real answer. Serving size is a scam. I am very happy. I am very happily a family of 4. Honest to God, yeah. Yeah. Because, like, I don't think nobody I've ever met has ever been like, yeah, I follow serving sizes. Because, like, you're not going to fucking get a bag of chips and then reach in there and pull out exactly, like, 13. Because that's the recommended. You're not doing that. I don't care who you are. You're not doing that. If you say you do that, I'm going to call you a liar. I just don't believe anybody does that. Oh, you know, I don't follow serving signs. Yeah, because, like, why would you? They're for, like, psychopaths. I do that when I open the bag, and then I do it again until the bag is empty until I start to fill it in. Chips are, like, inconsistent in size. This is true. This is true. Like, I don't buy snacks and then immediately feel, like, joy that I get to go and eat, like, 13 of the snack that I just bought. Is that it? Did I do all of that for, like, 3 star coin? You missed one. Bottom left nail. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. You don't measure out precisely 1 tablespoon of chip. I have problems with my head, but not in that way. Thankfully, I'm not that, like... I'm not that neurotic. I consume until I'm satisfied. Sometimes it's half a bag, sometimes it's everything. Again, real. Ah. Thoughts on banana? That's a loaded question. Are you sure you want to hear? Actually, we can have a class discussion about this. No, we're gonna crash on a banana. I have fought people over, like, bananas. Specifically bananas. Because there has been, like, heavy debate in my local friend group for, like, years whether a banana is an all-time food or a sometimes food. And I am of the die-hard opinion that it is a sometimes food. A banana is not an all-time food. It is a sometimes food. All-time. You're just wrong. You're just wrong. What the hell does that mean? An all-time food is that, like, if someone offered you a banana, you would eat it. A sometimes food means that you have to be in the mood to eat a banana. Therefore, it is a sometimes food. It is not an all-time food. But I have friends that are like, oh no, if someone, like, offered me a banana at, like, any time, I could eat it. But no, it's not it. Banana is a sometimes food. It's honestly a sometimes food. Too big for an all-time food. What if I'm full? How can it be an all-time food? I have friends that say it is an all-time food. I disagree with this. I think they're lying to me. Example of an all-time food, like potato chip. Potato chip's an all-time food. If someone offered you like a bag of chips, you would eat that because it's a bag of chips. Bag of chips, all-time food. Not a sometimes food. That's an all-time food. People just shove food in your mouths at every opportunity. Okay, so like, the way it works isn't all food sometimes food by that logic. Okay, no, like you're hungry. In this instance, you are hungry. In being hungry, if someone offered you like this piece of food, could you eat it? And to many of my friends, the banana is a yes. Am I odd for considering burgers an all-time food? I don't think so. I think burgers are an all-time food. The burger, the humble burglar, is so customizable that no matter what, you could always eat a burger. I think you could always eat a burger. Therefore, a burger is not a sometimes food. A burger is an all-time food. But also, I'm American, so, you know, take that with, like, a grain of salt. I'm kind of awesome. I'm kind of freaking awesome. Fries are an all-time food. Fries are an all-time. I think, like, I would up that to just potatoes. Like, potatoes in general, all-time food. No matter what, a potato is an all-time food. You can always eat a potato. Pizza's an all-time food. Pizza's an all-time food. I agree with this. But see, such is the nature of the question. Now you understand the all-time and sometimes food debate. I remember this very vividly. I was playing TF2 with like a group of like the boys. The quote-unquote boys. And we were talking about what is an all-time food and what is a sometimes food. Bananas, sometimes food. But that got into a heated discussion. Because there were some that disagreed with this sentiment. They said all-time food. Apple slices are an all-time food. I could agree with this. I could agree with this. If I'm hungry, it's physically painful, so being picky at that point is extremely weird to me. It's all-time food if it's cold pizza. No. Sometimes food if it's cold. It changes. The molecular structure changes. What's in your opinion is the most outlandish sometimes food? Rice is an all-time. I think ramen. I think ramen is a sometimes food. Ramen is not an all-time. Hey, I got a hammer lock in. Pasta's an my all-time food. Now, see? I would agree with you. But pasta, I believe, is a sometimes food. Like, if I was hungry and someone's like, yo, I'm making spaghetti, then there would be, like, a very real part of me. It's like, I'm just gonna go out. Hi, Emmy. hate You hate me. Does it still poison you if all those bananas have chocolate? I should fucking... How do you melt chocolate? This is like the dumbest question ever, but how do you melt chocolate? Is there no time food? Like a food you will always reject. Meatloaf. Or lasagna. I hate lasagna. I don't like lasagna. With heat. Metal bowl in cooking water. Microwave. But like, do you just get like a chocolate bar? Can you just put a chocolate bar like in a pan and just melt it? Does that work? You can. I thought you had to use like specific chocolate for that. Maybe I can actually like start making chocolate dipped fruit. Why are chocolate dipped strawberries sexy? Where did I miss the memo on that one? I feel like whenever I try to watch media that like regular people watch, that isn't just like garbage slop like I do, there's always like one fucking sex scene in like the television show where they're like they do the fucking like lip thing with chocolate strawberry. Why is it chocolate strawberry? Would not the banana be more erotique? Not even sometimes some random marketing scheme from the 30s. But like, who's trying to sell chocolate fucking strawberries? Who's got like a giant stockpile of chocolate strawberries and is like, oh God, Richard, we fucked it. We ordered 500,000 berries. We don't have that. We don't have that kind of product base. Richard, what do we do?
Boss, you gotta make it horny.
Chocolate is that thing that makes you feel like you're in love, and strawberries have been used for romantic erotic purposes for longer than all of us have been alive. But like, why strawberries? Did you see the cherry cheesecake I made a while ago? I just talked about shoving chocolate strawberries in people's mouths as a form of like, that's like a sex thing. And then you're being like, hey, Milky, did you see my chocolate cheesecake from a while ago? I feel like you fucked the cheesecake. I don't, like, obviously you didn't. But with like the conversation flow, it makes it feel like you fucked the cheesecake. I know you didn't, but it feels like it. It feels like it. So strawberries fuck nasty style. Nastier than anyone or anything else. I mean, I agree with that sentiment. I think strawberries are like top tier fruit. Am I good? Am I good? Stop making new things. Wait, no, I need that one. Not you! You. There is something very freeing, I think, about playing Forgotten Lands and not being constrained anymore by, like, the weird damage gating that, like, every other Kirby game had. Like, the fact that I can now live in peace and just, like, murk mini-bosses and bosses in, like, 2 seconds. Beautiful. No notes. Perfect. I like strawberry-flavored things with the strawberries for some reason. I mean, okay. Fruit hot take. All right, we're getting fucking like medieval. I'm getting medieval on your asses here. Downright tyrannical in the Milky.tv twitching stream. I think watermelon sucks. I need to go here. It's been an hour. I think watermelon's bad. Did Lucia code work? No, I had to buy some of my own money. It's kind of bad. I hate the seats. Like, every time I say this, every time I talk about, like, how I think watermelon is bad, everybody is always like, but watermelon's actually good. You just had a bad watermelon. And, like, I've had a watermelon here in the States, and I've had a watermelon in Germany. Both the times, they were just not good. Watermelon, mostly water. Have to get really good ones to taste anything, really, and even then, they're kind of meh. It's water. It's all right. I've gotten the sickest I've ever been because of a watermelon. I hate the stupid fruit. Germany does not know how to grow proper watermelon. What does know how to make proper watermelon, then? Because, like, I've had a stateside watermelon. They're big, and they taste like nothing. I feel like I'm biting styrofoam, and, like, it's just kind of wet styrofoam. Brazil. I mean, I agree with Brazil. I kind of trust Brazil on a lot of things. Are you allergic to watermelon? I'm not. It just doesn't taste like anything. Like, watermelon flavored stuff is good. Because watermelon flavored stuff, I feel like it gets the point across. I don't feel like watermelon gets the point across. Like strawberries. Regular fucking strawberries get the point of strawberries across. And then strawberry flavor is just the strawberry fruit cranked up to like an 11. Which is fine, because like that's what they're supposed to be going for. But every time I eat something like fake watermelon, or it's like, oh, a watermelon flavored lollipop, oh, a watermelon flavored gummy, it gets the watermelon point across a lot better than, like, watermelon. What are other melons? I like cantaloupe. Cantaloupe's pretty good, like, all the time. It's okay. Juicy, soft cantaloupe. Good. Hard, like, cantaloupe, bad. Watermelons feel like I'm eating wet sand. You get it. I think, yeah, you get it. I think you get it. My sister made strawberry cake for my birthday with real strawberries, and it was the best thing. You get it. Strawberry, like, that's like a top tier fruit. There's like bad fruits. Watermelon is definitely a bad fruit. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. They're talking about the Birdhaven Pathfinder D&D thing, but don't look at it. What's before Fire Emblem? This is a question that is good. You've asked a good question. There's like, there are games I could play, but realistically, I have to, like, leave a pretty wide berth for, like, Fire Emblem. Because Fire Emblem is Fire Emblem. And, like, I'm going to call this, like, a mainline game, in which case, like, it's going to be probably, like, 80 hours long. And that's a chunky game. The new Onimusha. I hope everybody has fun with the new Onimusha. I will not be playing it. I don't care about Onimusha. But there's like, it's gotta be like a short-ish game I can play. Awesome. Hot Wheels racing game. No. Like something with Twitch integration or 3-hour games. 3-hour game would be good. Maybe like maybe like a 10-hour game. I think swing 10 hours. I think multi-stream-ish game. Just can't be too long. Because it can't cut into Femblem. Fremblem. Signalis. I've played Signalis before. I wanted to pull my teeth out. You doing break streams or you go through new fire mode? It's all the way through. No, it's all the way through it. Just like I did with, Engage. I regretted doing that with Engage, but that was a different story. Slow puzzle games aren't for Milky. It's like both slow puzzle games aren't for me, and neither are games that like.
Okay, look, I know that's 6. Okay, hi, sit down. Hi, this is me. I'm your dad. Perhaps I'm getting a divorce with your mom, but that's not the point. Okay, so look, like the number 6. I get that it's important to Signalis. I get it. I do. I hate the fact that the inventory is 6 slots.
Man, again. Yeah, sorry. I keep fucking up. I keep gambling all the money away, trying to make more money. It doesn't work. But this time, with the sponsor of today's stream, Raid Shadow Legends, we can make our dreams a reality. Do they even sponsor anybody anymore? I mean, granted, I have an ad blocker on for, like, literally every website ever that I possibly can manage for. But, like, I feel like nobody does fucking Raid sponsorships anymore. It's all Rocket Money now. Like, on Twitch, I just get DraftKings ads. I hate DraftKings. I don't know why I get them either. I don't gamble. At all. It's always just like, we unveiled the brand new Stinky Pinky slot machine at DraftKings Online Casino. Sign up now for 5 billion bung gucks. And then you can spin a bung guck for 500 bung bum. And then, only then, you can potentially win a payout of 5,000 wiggle coin. And they have to, like, mask everything. Because, like, you can't, like, I don't know why. But, like, for some reason, you can't do online gambling, like, with real money. But, like, you can obfuscate it as much as you want with, like, fake money. So, like, they just keep saying words at me, being like, we have the brand new Electric Lady Spinnerino. And I listen to all this, I'm like, I think casinos suck. But yeah, I could have done that to get the Starling. Or I could have just been cool and done it myself. I'm getting so many FanDuel casino ads. Okay, so you're getting them too. Good. What happened with sports betting? Is it really that big? Did I miss something? Did I wake up from like a cryo freeze? I do not remember this many fucking gambling ads, like, ever in my life. But now it's like everywhere is like, you can bet on everything. Will Peyton Manning sneeze during today's... You can bet on that. I feel like I'm insane. Isn't like 50% of the U.S. economy right now? I believe it. I have no basis on that, but I believe it. Where am I going? I want it. I want it. How are the Twitch bounties looking? What the fuck is a Twitch bounty? Is that a real thing? What's a Twitch bounty? They don't even give me sponsorships anymore. Okay, there was one sponsorship I got that was really fucking abysmally bad, actually. There was like one Twitch sponsorship that would pay me like $120 if I talked about how awesome their like AI anime chatbot was. And it's like, while you're using this, don't fucking do anything licensed, but do engage with the AI. Have fun with the AI. Don't get sexual, but also push our sexual AI bot and let users know that they can make sex bot. But don't do it on your stream. But also, you can, to let them know they can do it. We're going to pay you $120, by the way. The entire time. I'm just thinking, like, oh boy, $120. I get paid like $300 to play fucking Minecraft. I get paid $300 to play Minecraft. That was for an hour. Are you getting on that class action lawsuit? The what? What would your gamer subs flavor / cup design be? I want it to be like Goblin Swamp. It would taste like lime and mango. No, kiwi mango. I think kiwi mango. There's a class action in Twitch for the AI scraping. This pleases me. Go to Fallen Star? Yes. I mean, probably not. Just because, like, I could get involved with it and get paid, like, $5. But I do support everybody going through with it. Because it does set a good precedent. Alright, heart resealed. Yeah, we did it. Good job. Now we can forget about the land again. Let's go. Okay, bye. I'm Morpho Knight. I still remember whenever, like, Forgotten Lands came out, everybody saw, like, Elflin. And it was just a dubious little creature getting up to mischief. This is no good. Oh, the beast is demonic in nature. Look, he's a white Pikmin. I'm honored. The LOR Star Cutter first version, but we see in Return to Dream has been built on. Japanese. What am I fighting? Is it a fucking beholder? What is ball? Perfecto? Again? Jewel Medionellis. Gnuel Medionelphis. Jesus Christ. Hello, older sibling. I feel like I've seen these attacks before. Slashes you with my big fucking sword. I gotta get that bag, actually. Hang on. When you come down for the strike and I dodge it because I'm really cool and awesome, and then I hit you with the big sword.
I'm gonna need that bag. I'm gonna need that bag, actually.
Did you have a mouth? Come here, come here. Dodge, dodge, and then I dodge again, and then... Yeah, I'm kind of like freaking awesome. Hit you with my big sword.
I love Morpho Blade! I love Morpho Blade!
Anyway, bye. Do I crash a truck into you too? A roaring night. He's just big. Kind of like the perfect size to ram a truck into. Look how big my sword is. Oh, he's a star, like pop star. I'm freaking Kirby. Get over. I'm charging my sword, buddy. Give you some more HP, please. I love your hands. Nice, big, good hands. Can I have some more HP? Nice. Can you spawn a truck, perhaps? kind of a build. Reblog? Hang on, I have to like not get hit. Because I'm like awesome in every video game. Tail move!
I love Morpho Blade. I love it so much. Oh, we're doing this again, okay.
Oh, but it's different. Star move again!
Stop hitting me.
Come here. Come here. Waffle blade. Eyed ball. Wait, hang on. I'm stupid. I just charge the big sword, and then I immediately break your barrier. Yeah, so then what I do is I charge the big sword, and then I immediately break your barrier. And what I do is I charge the big sword. Morpho Knight! Give it for Morpho Knight! Kirby! You are pink!
Poyo.
Look! In the sky! Kirby Poyo! I would blow the cosmic pussy. Thank you, deranged Twitch chatter, for your lovely message. So rapidly embrace the starry night that is past too. That might be why I was able to hear the voices. I hope that stars strike the right even for you from now on. You don't need to know the true arena since that's what the lore tells you. I'm not gonna lie. Your stream today has been super overstimulating for me. Today's stream is what did it? I'm surprised it wasn't any of the other streams where I just, like, piled on, like, layer after layer of, like, unrecognizable bullshit. I'm gonna be real. Well, I will say this. I feel like this is a, I feel like this is a bit of a robbery. $20 for this does not feel worth it. I feel like this is something that should have been in, like, the base game, like, maybe, like, an update, and then, like, you get this kind of, like, for free, because, like, you know, this feels more like an epilogue more than anything. That maybe sets up the next Kirby game, where the next Kirby game is, like, about the star people, like, the Starries. 20? Yeah, this is 20. This is $20. You have to spend $20 to upgrade your Kirby Forgotten Land to the Switch 2 version. Which then comes with this star, like, DLC thing. Have they ever made a sequel to a Kirby game? I feel like some Kirby games follow, like, a loose continuity of, like, bam, 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 bam. Star is also the one who sealed Galactica Night away. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. I generally had to go do something else to deal with the overstim. Kind of insane. I am both sorry that happened and honored. Like, I don't know if I can recommend this. I don't think it's worth it. It's like, it doesn't really add much of anything. It adds a little bit. Like, it adds new levels, but, like, it doesn't add new abilities or, like, anything really substantially new to the game. So, yeah. Yeah. If you've never played Forgotten Land, then I'd recommend it. But if you have played Forgotten Land, then it's like, eh? The Singer 3 songs stay behind when people in the world left to get Starship. No one knows what happened to people after that. Play this DLC before beating the lab in base game. There's different cutscenes because Elephant is kidnapped. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that. What corn will it be? Tails. It's gotta be Tails. Just so you know, it's Tails. Alright, so, watch this. I told you what it would be. If you didn't wait for me to tell you, I told you. Stockwath World, thank you for playing. Alright, so just so you know, these are the high-value chat members. These are the, like, Synchrono, high-value chat member. Nearly won 200,000 points. High-value chat member. Well, I guess that was Kirby. That was the Kirby DLC. Wednesday, I play Air Riders, and then we're done. We're done. Once Kirby Air Riders is done with, that's it. No more Kirby mode. Bye! Bye! See you Wednesday. Shen ain't streaming. Okay, Gaz. Whoops. You're going to whoops. She just wrapped up. She ended like 10 minutes ago. And she just ended. Alright, we're not going to whoops. Glasses, where are we going? Until you decide who to raid, this is gonna be on screen. Buff Pop. Go to Buff Pop. Go say hi to Buff Pop. She's a VTuber. When's your next D&D session? The 4th of Friday, for September. Buff Pup's pretty fucking cool. VTuber. Pretty sick. I sometimes lurk in her stream. Wednesday, I drive a car.